Sheffield Wednesday will be in a crossroad going into next season. Hello and welcome to the video. If you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel, I much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit our notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Sheffield Wednesday, this coming season going into it, so next season basically, everything right now is so up in the air with the whole situation, with the ownership, with the situation with the manager, and then also what players are going to stay, what players are not going to stay. And the thing you've got with this season, it's one of those ones where I look at it and you go, it's going to be put in a little bit of a crossroad, because we could quite easily have a season where we did with Gary Monk, where you had someone come in, they came in, try and steady the ship while things got changed and stuff like that. Or it's going to go the other way, where you get someone like Sicko, where it's last minute, they come in, everything's done haphazardly, and the recruitment is done, not, I wouldn't say poorly, but rushed. Because let's be honest, we got Gassam Masaba out of that recruitment drive, which have been really good looking signings when you look at it. But the thing is, the issue we've got now is we need to have, I want to say, clarity, and I also want to say quickness. We need whatever's going to happen now. And your biggest problem with that is that we know our ownership doesn't do quick at times. At the moment, everything we are hearing is hearsay, right? Everything is hearsay for what happens next season until something official comes out. So retain list until something official comes out. Danny's situation until there's something official. Everything at the moment is just lots of speculation and guesswork and just working out, putting two and two together and trying to make four. Now, I don't think Danny helps himself with what he's done, or what he's doing, I should say. I don't think it helps him at all. I think it puts a little bit of a bad taste in some of Wendy fans' mouth, but I do, in one sense, kind of understand it, but I think he's being badly advised by saying what he's saying. If he was out of contract, I would have probably said, yeah, go for it. You need to find a club. We need to find you somebody who will take you, but you're in contract. You're currently in contract. Unless you're leaking things that have already been agreed between you and club, and it's just not been announced yet, which I don't think it has. I think it's more that he's trying to angle a move away more than anything now. The more I looked into it, the more I generally think it's more of angling a move away from the club than the club itself saying they want him to go. Now, we are going to be put in a situation very soon where we're going to need to know one way or another, because we're going to want to start getting players in. We're going to want to start having that speculation who could come in next, who could come and steady the ship, as they say. Now, on one hand, there's what a lot of the rumours and speculation is that Pedersen's going to come in and take Danny's job and he be the manager. Great. It's a little bit of continuity, which helps a little bit in that sense. You've got a little bit of players know who he is and they don't have to learn something new. They'll know roughly what he's about and how he is. Granted, that's him being an assistant head coach, not a manager, but what if his title is just head coach? It all depends. Manager, head coach, it's going to be interesting what they decide to put in charge at this time. Because we've had it all. We've had managers, we've had head coaches. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Everything when it comes to contracts right now, we know who's out of contract, we know who's in contract. The ones who are out of contract, I think most of us can agree, barring a couple, that's a lot of them, it's time to move on. It's time to have a different set of players come in. Now, with everything that's going on with the ownership and the fans with the ownership, we still have to remember he's the one that's going to be footing the bill for a lot of these things. And until we hear something legitimate about everything that's going on, in terms of if there's anything going on in terms of the players, in terms of the takeover, sorry, if there is one, or is it outside investment, I don't think we'll know until it goes to an EFL. I just don't. So for me, Sheffield Wednesday are going to be in a crossroad where it's either or where we go. Where we go next, it's going to be really difficult to know and to figure out what we do. I will still be making videos on the channel. I will still be doing stuff that's around Wednesday. I know there's a lot of people who are feeling very disconnected from the club and don't want to really throw their money, or to a point have the support there because they feel that disconnected at the moment. And I get that. I understand that. I completely understand it. I get it. But what if that's someone's point of view? They're allowed that point of view and let them go. Maybe have a season, maybe 2 seasons off from being Wednesday fans. I know some people see that and they hear that and they go, "Oh, I could never do that. It's in my blood. I'm through and through." I get that. For some people, they need a break. So we'll see what happens. But I think Wednesday are a really interesting crossroads. We got till Saturday to get the retained list to the EFL to say who's staying and who's not. You're starting to see more and more clubs have put theirs out now. There's a lot of clubs now starting to put that retained list out and starting to get an idea of what they're going to be doing. I think you'll start hearing some rumours in terms of maybe transfers in back end of May going into June. And it won't be long before it's August and we're like sitting here going, right, who we got first game, or into July going, right, who's our first game of the season going to be? Who are we playing? When are we playing who? It's going to be that whole thing. It'll come faster than you think. So enjoy the summer. Let's see what happens. And as of right now, I'm going to go with the motto, let's just see what it'll be. Because as fans, as of right now, there's nothing we can do to have a say or anything. So it can be interesting. Sheffield went through a really interesting crossroads. And for a lot of people, the crossroads are already people going, it's either we're going to be relegated next season, or we're going to be being able to be in the championship like we have this season. And I get people fear that we're already sleepwalking into a relegation, but nothing's actually happened yet. Nothing's actually been confirmed. So until that happens, I think we do the wait and see. See what happens. I'll still cover the speculation. I'll still cover all that, but let's just see what happens. And what'll be, will be.